Hello YouTube friends. I always loved my grandmother's blackberry dumplings. That was such a treat for me when I was growing up. And but Mama always picked wild blackberries and they were just delicious. She would can them sometimes, or sometimes just make us the dumplings. But I wanted to give them a try tonight using some blackberry jam that I had. It is, I think this one is a seedless jam. Yep, seedless blackberry jam. And just to see if I could do it using jam, because basically this is sweetened, cooked down blackberries, right? So I'm not going to be adding any sugar. It's already in here. I put the entire jar in plus a jar of water, and I'm going to add one more because I do want it liquidy for the dumplings. And we're just going to see if this gives me a taste of my childhood. I don't mind that there's no berries in it if I can just get that flavor. So we're going to let this heat up and melt down. Just going to give it a stir. And what I've done, since it's a big experiment, is I'm just using some flour and cream to make a quick little batter. That's a good shortcut if you just want a quick biscuit. So I thought I would try that for my dumplings as well. And I'm going to speed this up so that we're not just trying to watch blackberry jam boil. Okay, as you can see, we're almost at a boil. Well, I see the bubbles starting. And of course, guys, you could do this, you know, by buying the berries in your grocery and cooking them down the old-fashioned way. I personally just don't care for those blackberries. The seeds are huge. The flavor's not the same. That's the only reason I haven't bought those and decided to try it with some jam. Let's see how much of a boil we've got going. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start dropping some dumplings. And I don't know how good these dumplings are going to be. I've really never made a drop dumpling. I like to roll my dumplings, but in blackberry dumplings, Mama didn't do that. So, not too sure. And I did taste it. They're not overly sweet. Mama's was a lot sweeter. Perhaps if I had only maybe done a jar and a half of water maybe to make it a little stronger. Or, I mean, it tastes like blackberry, so maybe you could even just, add another jar. This was a total experiment, so. I don't know what these are supposed to look like. They're a little sticky to me. Okay, so that's all the dumpling that I had made up. Well, the dumplings, they look okay. Of course, I've been stirring. I know you're not supposed to stir. Broken up into some tiny dumplings, and then there's a few that are still big chunks. I don't care too much what those look like if they taste good. Still want to let them get a good boil though. The last thing we would want is a dumpling that isn't cooked all the way through. I do like how it's getting thick. Mama's always got thick too. I guess from the flour that comes off of the dumpling. So that's good. Good sign. But if you decide to try something like this, even with a strawberry jam or something like that, you could always, as this melts down before you start putting dumplings in, taste it. See if you think for your taste it needs more sugar. You can always add it. I just, for my taste, I prefer it not quite that sweet. So I don't eat a lot of jellies. And when I do, if I make them at home, I tend to cut the sugar just a little. Alright, I do believe we're done, so I'm going to give these a quick taste. Well, guys, these are a winner. They're delicious. You just don't have the berries in there, but I don't miss them. Definitely give that a try if you're just wanting a quick dessert and you don't have anything else in the pantry, but you see you have some jelly, whatever kind, or jam. Jam is what I used. I'm not sure if it would make a difference. But, yeah, very good.